It's merienda time! Chocolate ice cream, chocolate bars, and most of all, there is my favorite yummy yummy donut. Oh! Did you see my mealtime scene? It's a fight! Hey guys, Vivi-chan here. How you guys doing? So tea time is over and we're gonna get into the One Piece manga chapter 884 called Who? Wonder what that's about. So last chapter we got Katakuri. We found out his face reveal, which I know I said in my initial reaction, like, I was really disappointed. And I don't really feel that way. It's just, you know, when you're really idolizing someone, you see them as, like, someone so perfect. Like, I was being a brulee, just idolizing him. I guess disappointed would be a wrong word to describe how I felt, but it was just a kind of, like, a letdown. But as, like, I reread the chapter and I got used to him. Like, I like Katakuri, but I know I said I was disappointed too so many times, and I'm sorry for that. I don't really mean that. I like him for who he is now, just like having all these like crazy cravings for like snacks and all that. It's kind of cute. And in the SBS for volume 87, we find out some more details about Katakuri. He's 48 years old. Imagine a 48-year-old man like, yummy, yummy donuts. I thought that's so cute. And it turns out he's triplets with the third and fourth son, Daifuku and Oven. And I'm guessing they're fraternal, but like, they don't look alike at all. I mean, of course they have devil fruits, so their appearances might vary. But Katakuri, you know how he has like a torn mouth and like the chefs, pâtissier were like, making fun of him, or they were like, oh, I'm sorry for your torn mouth. So you know how Pudding has like a really sad backstory? Maybe Katakuri had something going on, and then I was just joking last chapter and saying like, what if he was eating the big foods early and like it couldn't fit in his mouth and like he ripped it? But maybe he has some gruesome backstory to him, you know? At the beginning he was stopping Luffy from using Gear 4 because you think, oh, he wants to eat, have his snack time, he wants his merienda, but it could be something more like, reading the comments, people are saying like, is there a downside using his block mochi? Like, he can only use one observation haki instead of the armament haki? Or maybe he found a weak spot or something. There could be another level of that armament haki. Maybe there could be a downside or not. But let's get into the chapter. I want to see this fight. Katakuri was already like having a bit of a difficulty with Luffy. That's why Katakuri had to end the fight. Maybe like he saw something with Luffy observation haki. Let's see how the fight goes. I would be really happy if Luffy won this fight like in a good fight, not by eating. But I'm pretty sure Oda's not gonna do that because he said when Luffy was eating through the mochi, why do I have to keep defeating all these enemies by eating my way through all these fights? So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be a good fight. Let's get into the chapter. I hope we don't, not that it's bad, but we just focus on this fight. Don't go to like other scenes. But yeah, let's get into the chapter. Oh wait, a long-awaited attack. Okay, Gear 4th, use the gun, hit Katakuri. It impact landed. He sends him flying. Okay, how was he going to do it? And does Luffy have like another form of Gear 4th? That's what we've all been seeing. Bam! He hits like part of the mirror mochi thing, and that thing shatters. I thought you were invincible. Katakuri better not like be explaining. I saw something really funny last chapter. You know how like in Dragon Ball Z or something, like every time Goku or someone has to like power up, and like in last chapter, Katakuri's like, no way, psh. But yeah, let's continue. We see Katakuri's boots, legs like flying off. And then Luffy explains, because even though armament haki is supposed to make people take forms, Katakuri makes a flip, lands. Even though armament haki works on Logia users, it passes straight through you. Katakuri has like a look. But I was wrong. Attacks can still. So we know that Katakuri is a Paramecia, a special Paramecia. Luffy's like just figuring it out right now because he's like, attacks can still work on you. So you're different. And even against your super hard armored defense, yeah, even though it like burned up, he can still hit him. So Luffy figured out a way to counter it. Luffy hits him with another one. Gear 4th won't lose. Okay. I mean, yes, before I'm like, well, will Gear 4th work? Will Gear 4 work? Because like all this time, Katakuri has been like, I'm superior, I'm superior. So like that mindset is like in me. But then right now, I'm thinking Luffy has a chance with Gear 4th. That's why he didn't want Luffy to go to Gear 4th, because maybe he saw something that Luffy can do. Okay, Katakuri's down. That crazy thing about you isn't your mochi power. It's your observation haki, isn't it? Oh! So, Katakuri is not that strong. Oh, I don't want to say he's not strong. He's strong. But he's like, your main focus is your observation hockey. It's not your arm in the hockey. Oh my gosh, I'm so shocked. You know, I don't want... Like, I'm rooting for Luffy all the way, but at the same time, like, we've hyped up that Katakuri. It kind of hurts that he's losing. And I love Katakuri, so, you know, I don't want him to win. I don't want him to lose, but I'm rooting for Luffy. Oh my gosh. Wow, Luffy just saw right through him. And we're all, like, predicting all of this. Oh. And Luffy's like, Rhino Schneider. He goes back, hits the floor, head stump. Zzz, goes in. But Katakuri gets back up. Katakuri has good stamina though. He's breathing hard. Gomu Gomu no. Katakuri has that glare. Oh my gosh. King Organ. It's like punching him with the multiple fast attacks. The fact that you figure it out is impressive. You're right. I'm just changing shape and effectively dodging your attacks. All possible if you can use Haki to see the future. Ah, so it's not that Luffy's attack has been like going through, it's that he's making holes so it looks like it's not hitting him. That's pretty smart. And he's like, if you could see the attack, yeah, like it just makes me think of a Katakuri flashback. He must have had a bad flashback, so he's like, I'm gonna train and get strong. That's why Big Mom treats him so bad. Like the first time Big Mom treated him, like insulted him, I was like offended, like, how could you say that? Flashback. I want a flashback on Katakuri so bad. Give me that flashback. And because you got me a little hot-headed just now, I gave you a chance you capitalized it on. After all, if one is not calm and collected, observation hockey doesn't work. That's why he has to stay calm. How many years has it been since I've actually taken a hit? I'm beginning to realize just how Brother Cracker was done in by you. That biscuit guy? Peerless Donuts. Oh, he named it attack after his favorite donuts. That's just mochi. Oh, like, Luffy's just seeing through Katakuri. Katakuri has built up this armor just like Cracker is. Wow. I'm so impressed with Luffy, but I still like Katakuri, but it's just like... I don't want to say that. His awesomeness has dropped a bit. I'm so sorry. Luffy's like, why you, Rhino? Uses another Rhino. Katakuri goes back with his mochi attacks. He cuts... Oh, his hand is like kind of detached. I don't know, he has like arm in it. Arm mochis coming towards Luffy, and it just like goes strength mochi, and this allows Katakuri to attack him twice. Strength mochi. Ooh, that one hurt Luffy. And also Katakuri's box square mochi has like it's not really burning, but like when it had an impact, when it touched impact with Luffy, like his hands burned, and right now looks like it really hurt. Yeah. Oh, when he sent him flying towards the other side, this, oh man, like when you have to zoom out to show the full impact, damn. Luffy takes a fall. I'll give you no more chances. Guess you're back to square one, huh? Guess you better not underestimate him anymore, huh? No! No! I was gonna get to the episode. I keep saying episode last chapter. I'm loving this chapter. Okay, Cacao Island, Chocolate Town. I'm begging you, please let me in. Oh, I see Pound. Sweet Factory. But we can, Mr. Pound. Lady Pudding has expressively forbidden it, and I just want to see Chiffon once. Who the hell is that? Oh, he's Mama's 25th husband, I guess. I think, yeah. The moment I saw her, I just knew. Her face hasn't changed a bit since she was born. Her face hasn't changed since she was born. She's still just as cute. I just want to see her and talk to her for a bit, please. You know, I feel really bad for this man. He was treated so badly by his wife, and he hasn't seen his daughter for so many years. Man, that sucks. Alright, so 4 p.m. They're still cooking. I don't know how long it's been. I haven't been keeping track, but let's see. Did something happen, Pudding? No, Sister Brulee. Please continue. Huh? Did something happen, Pudding? No, Sister. Oh, okay, they don't know. Oh, okay, so she's talking to Brulee. Brulee's still Brule just thinks that Pudding is making the cake for Big Mom, which she is, but like she's inside, she's still helping in the Straw Hats. But they don't know that. Brule just thinks she's making the cake. So I'm like, wait a minute, Brule's. Yeah, I got it. So Chiffon's like, doesn't it sound pretty noisy outside? Sanji's like, I can hear some man screaming. It's okay, no one will come in. She's like pouring in the mixture. Anyways, at precisely 1 in the morning, bring the sugar over here, baking powder. The Straw Hat ship we lost sight of is going to appear at Cacao Island where you guys are at. Okay. Here, thinking Sanji, because that's where they've arranged their rendezvous with their separated captains, Straw Hat Luffy. Oh, Brule doesn't know that Sanji is here. She just think of Pudding and Chiffon. Maybe she knows Chiffon, because Pudding did say she was getting Chiffon. Brule just know that Pudding is making the cake. Okay, Mirror World. Of course, Brule. There's no way he'll be Brother Dogtooth. Oh my gosh, she's just delusional. I mean, I was last chapter too. Oh my gosh. I don't want to be like insulting Katakuri, but at the same time, and appear on that island in the first place. Wee wee wee. At any rate, in 9 hours, the Straw Hats will show up and wait for a captain that will never come, and Mama, in one of her eating fits, along with Brother Petals, will be right on their heels. Don't worry, leave the Straw Hats to Brother Oven and army he's taken with him. Wow, it's Lord Oven. Lord Oven, what do you mean no one can go in the factory? Not even me? Lady Pudding said so. Not a soul. I guess I'll listen to my little sister's request. But what's all the ruckus at the front of the factory? Okay, son of the Charlotte. Yeah, he really doesn't look like Katakuri, because he is like a part of the triplet with Katakuri. I find it so amazing Big Mom having so many kids. Like, the most she has are like 10 kids, right? At once. 10 kids at once. A Decla, Pluple, I don't know. Okay. Brule's like, you gotta take care of Mama Pudding. You're our last ray of hope. Leave it to me, Sister Brule. Leave it to me, Sister Brule. I'll stop Mama with the best wedding cake she's ever seen. Wee, wee, wee. Alright, front of the factory. Yeah, stop, no violence. Shut up, intruder. Oh, Pound is saying, do you not remember me, my dear Oven? I remember you, stepfather, and that's why I'm kicking you out of here. Okay, someone's making a ruckus outside. Does it bother ya? Sanji dear, were you listening? Luffy's in trouble. He's fighting a one-on-one with Brother Katakuri. That man isn't even human. He's got a billion Betty bounty. He's never lost to anyone. I love what Sanji has to say. Sanji's like, with that confident and cool look, I guess today will be his first loss. It's okay. Let's focus on the cake. He has so much trust for his captain. I love it. He looks so cool then. Pudding is also like in heart mode. Steam's coming out of Lady Pudding's head. Did someone bake her? No one did. Oh, I just saw mermaid. Praline over there. Whole Cake Island, Sweet City. What the hell do you mean Mama's attacking Nuts Island? Well, Montador, Big Trouble, what do you mean? We're in big trouble. Is she like distracted? Cause like remember she saw the Peanuts place? Oh, it did say Nuts Island. Okay. We finished surveying the seafloor. Something's crazy's going on. Oh yeah, remember the sea slug was like missing? Okay, remember what Tamago said, like, do not underestimate Straw Luffy. What do you mean there isn't a single sea slug across the whole territory? Why? Did they die? Hey, sing with me, my dear sea slugs. If you stop working, it's all fun and hugs. Okay, so I think Praline, we don't know what kind of mermaid. I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, I think she's like, her singing, because you see the musical notes, is like luring them away. Because I know that the mermaid can like communicate with their like counterpart. Like, I always remember that Jinbei, he's a white shark fishman. So like when they were escaping from Impel Down and like he called them out and then they escaped from Impel Down. I always remember that scene. And I know Kami can also do that, and she asked her little friends for help. And of course Shirahoshi with the Sea Kings. Guarding? No. Reporting? No. But singing? You betcha. They love singing. Something really weird's going on. At sea, the Sunny. How are we not being chased right now? This is definitely some kind of trap, said Nami. And Chopper's like, oh no, it's okay. We won't let anyone slip by us. And Jinbei's like, come to think of it, I hope Aladdin and the others made it out. And then we're going under the sea. Aww. How can countless sea slugs just up and disappear? Damn, there's... like 1,000 sea slugs over there. Yup, no working. Maybe they were kidnapped. By who, you idiot? Now we won't be able to prevent a single bloody ship from running away. Praline's charming voice. That's what they say. Well, it's a holiday. Well, Big Mom, if you were nicer to all of your kids, maybe they would like stay loyal to you. I mean, there are a few who like Katakuri and stuff, but if you had Praline on your side or Pudding, I mean, Pudding was, but still. Yeah, so back to the beginning. So the thing with Katakuri is, it's not that his armament and haki is like so strong that like he can't observation sense that, but it's just that his armament and haki just by itself is not that strong. And yeah, his observation haki is like off the roof, but his armament and haki needs a bit of work, like Luffy just said. He's like, and Luffy now knows he's not a Logia type, because Logia type, like if you hit him, it'll obviously go through. Like before the New World, like Luffy always had trouble with Smoker. I guess Katakuri was just, you know, he was just building up that like mindset that he was superior. So we all thought, or I thought he was like so strong and can't be touched. And I'm like, what amazing thing does Luffy have to do to defeat him? Luffy can just go Gear 4th. He'll be alright. Even though Armor and Haki works on Logia type, it passed straight through you. It's just because Katakuri made an opening, so it seems like it passes through. But he's just pretending to be a Logia type. Yeah, I was wrong. Attacks can still hit you. And Luffy pulled a fast one. Like, in Gear 4th, we all know this. Luffy is faster and stronger. Gear 4th is technically like Gear 2 and Gear 3 meshed together. And is stronger and faster. Luffy said it himself. Gear 4th is not going to lose. The crazy thing about you isn't your mochi powers. It's your observation haki. Luffy is just roasting that Katakuri and just knocking him back and forth. I mean, it's just crazy. And Katakuri even admits it. You figured it out. That's impressive. Yeah. And then Katakuri's like, you're right. I'm just changing shape and effectively dodging your attacks. I mean, he has to stay calm and cool so he can like sense your observation haki, but it also does right. So the enemies cannot read you have a poker face. Yeah. Like, see, this is Luffy being smart in battle. I love Luffy. And even those like creative attacks like Peerless Donuts and stuff, Luffy's like, that's just mochi. Like, why are you renaming this attack? And yeah, it's just amazing that Luffy like has been pummeling that Katakuri. I mean, at the last moment, Katakuri pulled a strength mochi and like hit like Luffy's gut over there and sent him flying. Yeah, and he's like, I'll give you no more chances. Back to square one, right? Right now, I'm thinking Luffy has a chance. Like, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Because Katakuri was, like, destroying Luffy last chapter. And right now, Luffy is, like, destroying Katakuri. But at the last minute, Katakuri pulled one in. So, it's kind of even fight. We have to see what goes on. Like, is this a battle of stamina, like how long can they last, or about strategy, how can they like defeat each other? Because right now they're really similar, Luffy and Katakuri, not just like eating habits, but just their devil fruit, like mochi and rubber, they're kind of similar properties. So maybe Luffy can somehow get some ideas from Katakuri, maybe. Yeah, anyways, back to the Cacao Island. Poor pal out there, like, let me in. No one can get into the factory, not even Oven. And, like, they're all like, what's going on outside? Like, if Chiffon knows, will she want to come out to see her dad? Because she probably hasn't seen her dad in a long time, too. I know she loves her sister, and she didn't get the love from Big Mom, so maybe her dad's different. Her dad looks like, Pound looks like he wants a relationship, has a relationship, and he wants to see her. So that's kind of sad. And Brulee doesn't know what Pudding's up to. Pudding's still pulling that cute face like, yeah, I'm making the cake. And they're all thinking that it's going on their side. Like, Katakuri's got Luffy beat. We know the information that the Straw Hats are going to the Cacao Island. We're gonna, like, meet up there and destroy them. But on the other hand, and I love that Sanji just has that confidence in Luffy. I love it, that trust. But on the other hand, Big Mom is distracted on Nuts Island, so she's just gonna have a few hours eating, rampaging over there. I don't know if she can calm down, because what she's craving is the wedding cake. Yeah, and as for the best part, I don't know the best part, but like one of the best parts is Pauline just using her lovely voice and charming all of them sea slugs towards her. So they can't use the sea slugs for communication. They don't know where anyone's ship is, so that lets Capone, Germa, Straw Hats to like go at their own pace and speed and location without having to worry. Yeah, Jinbei's even like, I hope Aladdin's in them is okay, or Aladdin's okay. Yeah, and I love Aladdin is right next to his wife, just watching her sing. That's so cute. I think the other fishmen are over there, but they're like really small, so it's hard to see. I wonder what they're gonna do. Is she just gonna keep singing for the next few hours, or are they gonna do something with the sea slugs? Because I'm pretty sure she can sing for a long time, but Luffy decided he got a lot more hours to like catch up. Oh, this chapter is crazy good. I love all the info. I wish there was more. At least there's a chapter next week, right? It doesn't say break, right? Okay, there is a chapter next week. Yes. And is that the end? I'm scared like sometimes after it says the end, there's like an extra page, but there isn't. So that's good. Yeah, so guys, tell me your thoughts down below, and tell me who you're rooting for and what do you think is going to happen. I love this chapter. I'll be sure to read them, and peace out, guys. Yikes.